Okay. I want to talk about two sections, and the first one is optimize across products and over the long term. Imagine that your company offers a bunch of products and you are lead product manager for one of these products. And you have a same dashboard for your users which are using these different products. For example, you are working on YouTube and YouTube has live streaming, it has a video sharing system, and each of them are different products, which different groups, and you are product manager of live streaming, let's say. But right now, you have an idea for a special dashboard that you think that it's even better suited for your own product, for your live streaming. But should you do that or not? It's certainly normal for a junior product manager to optimize around their own products. However, if you are more experienced or you are a lead product manager, you have to expand your assumptions or perspective to optimize across many products of the company, not just your own product. If you are thinking that something is better for your product, it has some problems in it. You need to think about what's best for your company, for all the products in your company. Sometimes you have some assumptions for your own team, but you should expand it and consider the consequences of the assumptions and of your decisions on other products and the entire company. And you have to make sure that your own assumption on your own product is not affecting vice versa on other products. Maybe these things, this that I'm talking about, is somehow a follow up for what Sahar was telling us about system thinking. And so I think it's something very important to consider if you want to be a good product manager. Sometimes you have to consider users of the other product, not just the product itself. For example, will the users get confused if I change the dashboard for my own purposes, or maybe it may have some side effects for your sales and marketing team, or maybe it has some long-term issues like maintaining that product, maintaining that dashboard you are going to develop, or working on the team which wants to develop that dashboard. And all of them are some important points that you have to consider for every decision in a company with different products. So the next time you are in a meeting or you are going to attend a meeting in Zoom or Skype or anywhere, ask yourself two questions. The first one is a topic on the table or on your mind coming from a single or multi-product thinking? And the second one is that does it matter to the health and well-being of your business or not? I did some more research, rather than just reading the book. And I faced with some phrases which I think it's useful to know. Maybe you have heard about product line. We usually use it for something like beauty products or dairy products or something like that. But for example, in Apple company, you have seen that they launched M1 uh, for Mac laptops. And if you are familiar with M1, it's something, a difference in the hardware. But this development, the M1 development, it absolutely affects many of Apple products. And maybe it's the endless of some applications in the Apple Store. And so it's a critical decision. And if you are leader, product manager, or you are working in a team in such companies, some plannings you have to consider that some plannings and some decisions should boost the entire product line. If you are working on a product but it makes the end for other products in your company, you have to think about it. You have to be very smart while deciding about such things in your company. And also, uh, there is a word that they say the multi-product thinking a strategy and a single product mindset. And a single product mindset, it's not be very wrong, but if your competitors have a multi-product mindset, you will have trouble. For example, as I said, if you are working on a platform like YouTube and you have another competitor, if your competitor products are synced together, you have to consider the same idea, the same mindset in your company. So this section just finished. Let's start the next section that I want to talk about, and it's about visualizing how your product is built. In this part, the writer is describing a scenario which he faced a bug in the application, which he was the product manager of that in the company. The application has a page the same as Instagram tab for notifications as somebody follows you or somebody has commented on your post or something. And somehow he found that the notifications are just archived as soon as they appear in this tab. If you're a product manager and you face a bug in your product, for sure, the first step is going through your developer and ask them that's what has happened here. But as he is describing this scenario, he said that the developer didn't find the root of the issue. So he started analyzing that's what's happening here to find the root of the bug. So the steps that he just followed was first asking that when do the notifications get archived in our application? And the answer was that if they are not for today, for example, or if the date of the notification is not a match with today. So he thought that maybe in our database, the date of the notifications are setting in a wrong way. Maybe they are for today, but they are setting as, for example, they are for next month or something. And it was exactly the root of the issue. He told the developer, and the developer said, yes, this is a bug, and they fix it. This is not, as we say, too much knowledge for a product manager, I suppose, but is a key to survive sometimes. In addition, it has some advantage for you as a product manager to know that how your product is working. For example, you are able to communicate better with your developers and programmers in the meetings. You have same language with your development team to talk about, and also you know some possibilities and limitation of your structure or of your coding system, and you will have a better problem solving while facing these bugs. So the most reliable way is to have a deep understanding of the underlying system and visualize building the solution for yourself. Maybe it's better to learn about the components in your product, even the UI components such as colors and styles, maybe the infrastructure. If you are using Amazon Search Service, you have to know that. You have to be a little bit familiar with the structure of your database in the application. And if you visualize which components you are using in your application or product, You can predict that limitations too, and you can find the bugs and issues more easily. And that's it. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
مرسی ستاره، خیلی خوب بود، دست درد نکنه. من 2 تا سوال داشتم، بپرسم؟